This video, how to find your unique selling point in 24 hours, without guessing or rebranding, is for you if you've ever wondered why customers choose you instead of someone else, or worse, why they don't. Then the why they choose you framework is about to change everything for your business. Because here's the truth, most business owners never hear. Customers don't choose the best business. They choose the business that makes them feel the most understood. And right now, if you're like most SME owners or online entrepreneurs, you probably find yourself stuck in one of these painful loops. You're working hard, you're delivering value, you're trying to be noticed, but everything you say sounds exactly like everyone else. You say quality service, your competitors say quality service. You say we care about our customers, they say the same thing. And deep down, you're thinking, why would someone choose me? What actually makes me different? I know that feeling. Years ago, I worked with a small e-commerce brand run by a woman named Aisha. She was doing everything right. Ads, content, email, all of it. But she was stuck at a $4,000 a month profit and couldn't break past it. One day she said something I'll never forget. I feel like I'm shouting into a crowded room and nobody even turns their head. That hit me, because I'd felt that too. Maybe you have as well. But here's the twist. When we dug into her customers, really dug in, we discovered a USP she never knew she had. A USP that wasn't about her product at all, but about the emotional reason her customers trusted her. 3 months later, she hit $18,000 a month without changing her product, her branding, or her pricing. Just her positioning, and that's what this video will give you. By the end, you'll know exactly how to uncover your real USP through the eyes of your customer, even if you feel like you don't have anything special. You'll walk away with clarity, confidence, and a simple framework you can use today. And if you stay until the end, I'll give you the exact next step to turn this into a complete customer magnet system. Let's get into it. You're not struggling because you're not good enough. You're struggling because you're too close to your own business to see what makes it special. This is the curse of being a business owner. You know your product, you know your process, you know your features, but customers don't choose you for any of that. They choose you because of how you make them feel. They choose you because of the story they tell themselves about you. They choose you because something about you feels safe, familiar, or aligned. But when you don't know what that something is, you end up writing generic marketing messages, attracting the wrong customers, competing on price, feeling invisible, working harder than ever, with little to show for it. And none of this is your fault. Nobody teaches business owners how to see their value through the eyes of their customers. Nobody teaches you how to uncover the emotional triggers behind buying decisions. Nobody teaches you how to turn your lived experience into a powerful USP. But if nothing changes, the consequences are real. Your competitors will keep getting louder, your customers will keep getting more distracted, and your message will keep blending into the noise. This is the moment where most businesses plateau or fade out, but not you, not today. Because now we're going to explore the topic in detail. First, we will look at the mirror test, what customers really see when they look at you. Let me tell you a quick story. A business owner named Howard once told me, "My USP is that I care more than my competitors." I asked him, "How do your customers know that?" He paused. He didn't have an answer. That's the problem. Your USP isn't what you think makes you different. It's what your customers notice that makes you different. Here's why this distinction matters. Customers don't see your intentions. They only see your behaviors. So the mirror test asks one simple question. What do customers consistently thank you for? Not what they buy, not what you sell, what they thank you for. That's where your emotional USP hides. Maybe they thank you for making things simple. Maybe they thank you for being patient. Maybe they thank you for explaining things clearly. Maybe they thank you for making them feel confident. This is the beginning of your why they choose you framework. So go through your emails, reviews, messages, and testimonials, and highlight every sentence that starts with, "I love that you always, you helped me, you made it easy to." This is your mirror. This is what customers actually see. Once you know what customers notice, the next step is understanding why it matters to them, and that's where the second step comes in. Understanding the emotional trigger map, why customers choose you without realizing it. Here's a real example. A fitness coach once told me, "People choose me because I give great workouts." But when we interviewed his customers, they said something entirely different. "I feel safe with him. He doesn't judge me. He listens. He makes me feel like I can actually do this." His USP wasn't fitness. It was emotional safety. Here's why this matters. People buy emotionally first. Logic comes later. Your USP is rooted in the emotional transformation you create. To find your emotional triggers, map these 3 items. Safety, I trust you. Belonging, you get me. Identity, you help me become who I want to be. Your customers choose you because you help them feel one of these things. So ask yourself, when customers choose me, what emotional need am I meeting? If you're not sure, ask them directly. You'll be shocked by what they say. Now that you know what customers see and how they feel, the final step is turning this into a clear, powerful USP you can use everywhere. This is the one-sentence USP formula that makes you instantly memorable. Here's a simple analogy. Imagine walking into a crowded market. Everyone is shouting the same thing. Fresh fruit. Best prices. High quality. But then one stall owner says, "I help busy parents get healthy snacks their kids actually eat." Suddenly, they stand out, not because of the fruit, but because of the focus. Here's why this matters. Your USP must be specific, emotional, customer-focused, and outcome-driven. So here's the formula. I help specific customer achieve specific outcome by your unique emotional advantage. Examples. I help overwhelmed business owners feel confident in their marketing by simplifying their message. I help new mums feel supported by creating products that make life easier, not harder. I help first-time entrepreneurs feel seen and understood through personalized guidance. Mine is, I help SME business owners and online entrepreneurs get their ideal customers on demand. So grab some paper and complete your sentence. I help blank achieve blank by blank. This becomes your North Star, your positioning, your message, your magnet. Now let me show you a story that brings all of this together. Remember Aisha, the e-commerce owner stuck at $4,000 a month? When we applied the Why They Choose You framework, we discovered something surprising. Her customers weren't choosing her because of her product. They weren't choosing her because of her pricing. They weren't choosing her because of her branding. They chose her because she wrote handwritten notes in every order. A tiny detail, something she thought didn't matter. Something she almost stopped doing because it took too much time. But to her customers, it meant everything. One customer said, "It feels like she actually sees me." Another said, "It feels like buying from a friend." Another said, "It feels personal." Her USP wasn't her product, it was connection. So we built her entire message around that. Her new USP became, I help women feel seen and celebrated through meaningful, personalized gifts. Within 90 days, her profit jumped to $18,000 a month, not because she changed her business, but because she finally understood why customers chose her. And that's the transformation waiting for you. So, let's recap. You learned why your USP is hidden in what customers already notice, how emotional triggers shape buying decisions, how to craft a one-sentence USP that makes you unforgettable. And now you're ready for the next step. If you want to turn your business into a complete customer magnet system, click the link below for the 9-day Ideal Customer Magnet Blueprint and Workbook. It's the natural next step if you want clarity, confidence, and a message that attracts the right people effortlessly. Don't wait. Momentum fades fast. Take action while everything is fresh in your mind. And if this video helped you, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment telling me your new USP. I read every single one. And when you're ready, watch the next video on the screen because your growth doesn't stop here. To your success.